What's up, awesome YouTubers? Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do a video for you guys, and today is a random fun video. Something that I didn't have planned like ahead of time. I thought of it today and I was like, this would be a great video to do. Something fun, and it's a way to get you to know me. It's a way for you to get to know me. That's where I was going with that. And I'm picking 10 Blu-rays out of my collection. Some are 4Ks, but just 10 movies in general, where you get to know me. So if you guys are new followers and you're getting to watch my videos for the first time, and maybe this will be the first video you see, these are 10 movies where you get to know me a little bit more. And if you've known me for a long time, you probably know that I love these movies, but I picked 10 movies that kind of represent, part of my life, part of my childhood. Not all of these, of course, are part of my childhood, but they are definitely part of my film life, my movie lover life that I absolutely love. And I originally was going to add like a couple scary movies in here, but I decided not to do that this time around. Maybe I'll do a part 2 and maybe add 1 or 2 scary movies. But since I talk about scary movies a lot, and since that's probably most of what my channel's about, like the base of my channel is scary movies and movies in general, but mostly scary movies, I wanted to just pick 10 Blu-rays that were non-horror movies where you guys get to hear me talk about why I love these movies. And again, some of these are childhood favorites, some of these are movies I grew up with, and then these are just movies that I just love in general. I have history with them, seeing them at the movies, having them being an importance, if I'm saying that correct, a part of my life. These are just films that get to know me. So I don't know what the title is going to be yet, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm not going to talk too long about them. I tend to talk a lot and I tend to ramble sometimes, so let's get started, guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get going. So my first pick is a Disney movie, and I love Disney. I don't talk about Disney too much, but I absolutely love Disney movies. They were a big part of my childhood. Fact about me, if you don't know, I am a cancer survivor of almost 22 years. It'll be 22 years in February, or next February. And, as a kid, even as an adult, but as a kid, movies were a way for me to escape. Watching Disney movies just put a smile on my face during a time that was really hard on me and my family and the people I loved. I spent 2 years pretty much in a hospital, and then if I wasn't in a hospital, there was a lot of checkups. So Disney movies were a huge part of my childhood, and I absolutely love Disney movies still today. Pixar, Disney in general, I just love. This was a film that I saw in theaters. Now I have a vivid memory seeing this movie in theaters. I know I saw it in theaters because I think I saw it around the time of my birthday. I might have turned 6 years old, I think, at the time. But I definitely remember watching this movie a lot. And if I was going through checkups and at the hospital, like, Disney movies were huge for me. Aladdin was a big one for me, and I love Aladdin. I loved Aladdin. I still love Aladdin. This one just gets to me all the time, and it's a very special movie for me. Absolutely love Aladdin. Everybody knows about this movie, but if this is a new way to get to know me, then there you go. So yeah, if this is what I was trying to say is, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, and if you don't know anything about me, this is a way to get to know me. So I love Aladdin. There's history with it. A film that is a go-to feel-good movie for me, my second pick, is a movie that I can constantly watch, and I still love it today. It never gets old for me. The music, just the whole movie in general, I love the music, love the soundtrack, love the movie though. Something Borrowed. I know it is not for everybody. I love romantic comedies. I'm big on romance. I'm big on romantic comedies. It's so funny because I love scary movies. That's my favorite genre. My second favorite genre is like romantic comedies, or I guess that's a subgenre within comedies. I love romantic comedies and I love romance, and Something Borrowed is a mix of both. I know this movie got panned when it came out and not a lot of people like it, but I love Something Borrowed. And if this is the first time you're watching my channel, or this is just kind of something new you get to know about me, just in general, now you know that I love Something Borrowed. Love that movie. Kind of another romantic comedy. The next, I guess that Something Borrowed, this one, and then the next one are, romantic comedies. This is a different type of romance. Some can say it doesn't end on a happy note, but I love it for that reason. It took the romantic comedy genre, did its own thing, and I love 500 Days of Summer. Yes, I am a big fan of this movie. I loved it when I first saw it on DVD. It took me some months to finally see it, and I just remember shaking my head going, why did it take me so long? But I love 500 Days of Summer. I had it on DVD, now I have the Blu-ray. It is so good, one of my favorites. If you've never seen 500 Days of Summer, which I think a lot of people have, but if you haven't seen it, like any of these movies I mentioned, check out 500 Days of Summer. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, one of my favorite actors. I adore him. I just have a crush on him, and I love Zooey Deschanel. She's one of my favorite actresses. So 500 Days of Summer, check it out. It is not your typical romantic comedy, but it is a really good one. I love this movie. So 500 Days of Summer. A romantic comedy, and just a comedy in general, that if I need a feel-good movie again, I will put this movie on. I've seen it numerous times since I think 2016 when I saw it in theaters. My friend Doug, or Douglander, shout out to him. He took me to the movies. I think this was at a time where I struggle with some depression and anxiety and sadness. And I think this was one of those films he took me to, and I had a great time seeing a movie with my buddy. But just seeing this movie and it making me laugh and having all those feel-good moments, that is Hello, My Name is Doris. I love Hello, My Name is Doris. Fantastic film in my opinion. Not a lot of people know about this one. In fact, I don't really hear no one talk about it. If you're wanting a new comedy, I would say you could put it in the romantic comedy subgenre, but for me, I think it's just more of a standard, just fun, feel-good comedy. If you're looking for a new comedy to watch, a new feel-good movie to watch, check out Hello, My Name is Doris. I absolutely love it. Sally Field, Max Greenfield, both are fantastic in it. And again, no one really talks about this movie. So check out Hello, My Name is Doris. So worth watching. We have, and this one everybody pretty much knows, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. Edward Scissorhands. I just love Edward Scissorhands. This might be my favorite Tim Burton movie. I always go back and forth between this and Beetlejuice, but I think this is my favorite. Yes, it is my favorite. I'm going to say that now, but I love Edward Scissorhands. Great movie. So many memories watching it. And maybe one day, crossing my fingers, we'll get a 4K of it. If not, that's okay. I just love the film, so it would be fun. It would be great to have the movie on 4K. But I love the Steelbook. Amazing. Love this movie. Again, if you've never seen Edward Scissorhands, check it out. Another movie that a lot of people know, and a majority of people have seen this movie. Great Criterion release, The Breakfast Club. Love The Breakfast Club. A lot of people have seen this movie, but if you're one of the rare ones who have not seen it, check it out. I have owned so many editions of this movie. I grew up with this film, watching it a lot on TV, then watching it on VHS, then owning a DVD, and then owning like 2 or 3 copies on Blu-ray until the final great release of this movie came out, and that is the Criterion Blu-ray. Love the film. Check it out if you've never seen it. And if you haven't picked it up yet, this is the one to get. So, The Breakfast Club, absolutely love The Breakfast Club. I love John Hughes movies. So, my favorite John Hughes movie is Some Kind of Wonderful. I have it on DVD, so maybe I'll talk about that in the near future. But this is my second favorite John Hughes movie. So, he knew how to write great teenage flick movies. He knew how to write high schoolers, teenagers, young adults. And, you know, John Hughes is missed by many people. So, the next one is my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, and this is my favorite film from the last decade. I saw it, I believe, 4 times in theaters, and every time I watched it, and I still watch it today, still watch it today, every time I still watch it, and I still watch it today, gosh, can't talk, I still love the movie, and that is Interstellar. Love Interstellar, Christopher Nolan. Probably is one of his underrated movies. I wouldn't say it's his most underrated one, but definitely one of his most underrated ones. Love Interstellar. So if you've never seen it, check it out. I saw it 4 times in theaters, at least 4 times. And again, every time I watch it, I still love it, and I always find new things in the movie. I'll catch something each time. Love Interstellar. Cannot wait to see Tenet. Don't know when I'm going to see it, but I cannot wait to see it. But Interstellar, amazing. So, I know. People probably think I'm crazy, that being my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, because he's directed and wrote so many great movies, but there's something about Interstellar I absolutely love. The next one is actually a documentary, and I wanted to pick something out of my LGBTQ plus film selection. And I love this documentary. It goes perfect with the movie Milk, which Sean Penn starred in, and he played Harvey Milk. This is a documentary based on Harvey Milk, and he was such, in my opinion, a hero to the LGBTQ plus community, and you know, just an amazing human being. Died tragically. But if you've never seen this documentary about Harvey Milk, and if you want to know more about Harvey Milk, check this documentary out. The Times of Harvey Milk, another Criterion. I love Criterion because for most part, you'll come across movies or documentaries that you probably have heard of, but you've never seen, or they could be documentaries or movies you've never heard of. When you pick them up and you read the back of them, or you look at the covers, The Times of Harvey Milk, really, really excellent documentary. Very emotional, but very happy too. Because Harvey Milk did a lot, again, for the LGBTQ plus community. He loved everybody, and yeah, just made a difference when he was alive. Made a huge difference when he was alive. So, The Times of Harvey Milk, check it out if you've never seen it. It's a must-watch. This movie right here, not a lot of people talk about. In fact, I don't really hear too many people talk about it. When people ask me, especially where I worked, what movie should I watch, this was a film that I recommended quite a bit. Because again, it wasn't a film that everybody went to. And you know, the lead actress was nominated for Best Actress this year, or the year this movie came out. Did not win. I wish you would have. I love this movie. I go to it quite a bit. It's a go-to movie of mine because of her performance, because of the obviously the real life story of this person. You get to know more about this person. You know, you can read up on her, of course, but the movie itself is so good, and the performance by this actress is amazing. And if you've never seen Jackie, check out Jackie. Obviously based on Jackie Kennedy and the time when John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and kind of her, that I believe it was like the week after his death, and from the time he was shot up until the time of his funeral, you get to see Jackie, you get to see her emotions and everything she went through. You also get to see flashbacks of when, she first entered the White House. And then, moments even like, I think, I could be wrong, like a month or two after the death of John F. Kennedy, an interviewer is pretty much reporting or doing a report with Jackie Kennedy, and she talks about, her life in the White House and the death of her husband and the effects that she had after his death. I love this movie. Very, very good. No, actually, excellent movie in my opinion. Check out Jackie if you've never seen it. It might not be for everybody, but for me, I absolutely love it. It is a go-to movie of mine. Just fantastic. So, check out Jackie. I recommend this movie because, if you're wanting a really good movie, or if you're wanting in my opinion, an excellent movie, and if you've never seen, say you're wanting a first-time watch, pretty much, I would recommend Jackie would be one of the movies I would recommend. Because again, not a lot of people know about that one. And the last movie I'm going to talk about, and I picked 10 of them, and I'll probably do another video in the future, another kind of video like this, is a film I saw for the first time in a film class I took in college in Arkansas. It was my first year in college, and I took a film class and loved the film class because I got to see movies I'd never seen before. And after that film class was over, there were films I really loved and appreciated. This movie I loved. Never heard of it up until this film class. I think it's awesome. And that is Some Like It Hot. Love Some Like It Hot. Again, I owned a previous DVD, I owned a previous Blu-ray. Was very excited when Criterion announced that they were releasing the movie, and I just love Some Like It Hot. So this is a film that if you are getting to know me, and say you don't know that I love this movie, now you do. I love all genres of movies. I love all different types of movies. I love Some Like It Hot. Excellent cast in the film. Just so good. And yeah, Some Like It Hot. So one of my favorites, one of my go-tos. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So anyway, guys, that is 10 movies. Let's see if I can get a good thumbnail. Hopefully I do. But 10 movies to get to know me. Right there, guys. So if you don't know anything about me, if this is your first time watching a video of mine, or, say you've been a subscriber for a long time, or a recent subscriber, and you want to get to know me better with film, these are 10 movies that I love, and I have reasons why I love them, and now you know that I love them, and I own them, and there's reason behind them. So 10 movies to get to know me. I think that's going to be the title of the video. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, just a random, fun video to do. I know I talk mostly of scary movies, and that's my favorite genre of film. But as you can see, and not just this area, over there in my DVD collection, I have other genre of films I love. And all the movies I pretty much have, I love. And cherish and enjoy or love watching each time. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for all the rambling. Hope you enjoyed this fun random video. Let me know movies that you love, movies that, say, like when you're introducing a person to your film collection, you like to pull out and watch with them. And I'd love to hear that. So I love topic videos like this. So just random fun. Again, comment down below. What are some movies or films that you love that maybe somebody doesn't know? So anyway, guys, hope you guys have a great day, great night, great evening. It's almost 6 o'clock here. But as always, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. In with the positive, out with the negative. Go eat some Skittles, and much love to you all. You guys are the best. Love you.